that mean post, that mean story, don't do it. Just whatever energy you have, just put it into yourself, because I promise you, if you don't go and try to get vengeance on this person, you're gonna look back and realize how emotionally mature you were. Like, you're gonna actually feel proud of yourself versus airing somebody out, texting them some nasty things about them or what you think about them. Trust me, don't do it. If you're watching this, you saw this for a reason. Don't be vengeful. And then plus you're just going to be called vengeful, and that just tells people that, I mean, look, for somebody to call you vengeful, that means that you had to put energy into something else that like didn't work for you. I promise in the moment it feels good, and it feels good to be vengeful, but what would that do for you later on in life? Like, there's times where it's like, man, like, this guy really thought like he could get away with this and do this to me, and maybe he did. Take accountability for it and move on. That's how I think about it now. I don't even care. Like you know, people are like, oh my gosh, that guy, that person, they just wasted my time. No, it's impossible to let somebody waste your time. You mean, well, not let. It's impossible for someone to waste your time. That's your time. How is someone gonna waste your time? Like, on your clock? Like, I'm confused. Do they own the watch? Do they own the world clock? But so think about this. Next time you want to say they they wasted my time. No, you let your time be wasted. Like, this is how I think about it. People will think that way when they're on the phone with somebody for too much. They're going out with somebody too much and they're not getting anything in return. Yeah, if that person is not benefiting you, they're leeching off of you energetically, financially, time. So start by taking accountability and realizing it's not just with this person. Because if you think one person can waste your time, then I'm pretty sure there's people taking minutes and seconds away from your life and you don't even notice until it's too late, until it builds up to an hour or 24 days. There you go. Something like an hour is not going to seem like much, but when it builds up, that's when you realize, like, oh man, like, that person really wasted my time. So it's like, oh, like, people be like, oh, this person's just wasting my time. Oh, this person wasted my time. Like me, I don't let my time get wasted. A lot of women fall for this. They fall for the okey doke. They'll be like, okay, well, you know, I'm calling this guy, I'm texting this guy. Like, one thing about me is, like, if I know I'm calling somebody and I'm texting them, like, I know what it is. Like, if this person just decides to ghost, like, it is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna say that my time was wasted because, like, there's already expectation. I know people are like, oh my god, that sounds like you've been hurt. No, it's like reality. Like, would you rather me be like, would you rather somebody be like, oh, okay, maybe next time I could put my energy into something else and limit the time I speak to somebody if they're not benefiting me, or just don't speak to anybody at all if they're not benefiting me, versus, oh my god, like, they really wasted my time, like, that, like, they're just over here just trying to be funny, playing my face, and the whole time he knows how I am, they know how I am, and they're just trying to go back and forth with me. Like that even got me a little out of character. It takes you out of your character, and that's what really bugs people. So when you want to be vengeful towards somebody, guess what you're doing? You're getting out of your character, and you're putting energy into something that it doesn't help you grow at all. And look, like, trust me, as someone that has been called vengeful, multiple times by people that were close to me or are close to me, like, in the moment it's like, whatever, like, I don't care, you could think what you want. But then it's like, damn, like, all that energy I could really be putting into something else. Like, they see that too. Like, it's one thing for me to see it, but then another group of people, But let me tell you guys, as someone that has been vengeful in the past, how much better it feels to not fall for the bait. Just let it go. You want to text somebody a rude message and let them know what they did. Don't do it. Don't send it. I promise you, it's like so much better. Like you look back and you're just like, man, like if I did that, that would have been embarrassing. It's kind of embarrassing to be vengeful. Like, but you know what would bother a person more if you just don't engage and you just don't get your get back. Like, then they're gonna really wonder, like, did she like not even care? Guess it didn't bug her that much. Then they're gonna be wondering about you and just questioning things. Just let it go. And I know people are like, ugh, let it go. Like, how am I just supposed to let it go? You have to practice. You have to practice because one day it'll hit you where it's like, oh my god, I can't keep doing this. This is embarrassing. It gets embarrassing. Like, don't do it. As like I'm trying to tell you, as somebody that has been like that, has been told that don't do it. Don't do it. You're just gonna feel like, I don't know, like chin up, chest out. Like I didn't even react. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna look up something. Let's look up. Okay, so let's see. Vengefulness involves a complex interplay of brain regions and neurochemicals associated with threat response, emotional regulation, and reward-seeking behavior. It is rooted in a natural emotional response to perceive injustice or harm, which can become an enduring state driven by rumination. The amygdala, brain's alarm system, detecting threats. You feel threatened, then triggered. That's your emotional response to a perceived wrong. Oh, that's probably why. That's probably why, like, after a certain age, people are like, I'm just not as vengeful. Yeah, because your prefrontal cortex is responsible for judgment, impulse control, and emotional regulation. And in the context of vengeance, its role is to regulate the amygdala's impulses, okay, which is that almond-shaped structure in your brain. Dysfunction or reduced activity in the prefrontal cortex has been linked to difficulties in controlling aggressive behavior. So, duh. Oh, I don't know this one. Nucleus accumbens. Nucleus accumbens. The thought of revenge can activate the region of the brain which is associated with pleasure and reward. Okay, and then we have the hormones, adrenaline, noradrenaline, cortisol, dopamine, serotonin. Okay, so you could kind of see his like reward system, but the thing with like revenge is like okay. So since dopamine is involved and serotonin, I'm thinking that if you don't work on this soon, it's gonna be a part of your reward system, like a normal thing for you. The physiological experience, the body activates the sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight. Tense muscle, rapid breathing, sharpened senses. Okay, so like obviously when you start thinking about somebody doing these things, I want you to think about, this is a normal reaction, not a normal, this is a reaction from my body. This is a physiological reaction from my body, from my brain, from my sympathetic nervous system, and the hormones are going to start rushing, and the neurotransmitters are going to start transmitting, and this is just like a fake reward system. Like, do I really want to reward this behavior? Because I don't want to always have to react and fall for the bait. So let's do that. Because that's how I like to think about things. Like, I'm gonna be taking my second anatomy and physiology next semester, and I love anatomy and physiology. It just makes so much sense for me when I put it like this. Because I've tried like other things, you know, I've well, to a PhD in psychology. I was gonna say psychiatry, but psychology, and I've done exercises and everything. But when it comes to actually stopping myself, and I think about the physiological um, elements, I can really stop myself. Versus, okay, think of name 5 colors, name 5 sounds, or hear 5 sounds, look around the room for 5 objects. Like I can't do that. Like I just like, but then when I think about like, okay, this is just what part of my brain am I stimulating right now, or stimulated? Let's see if there's an upside to revenge. Oh, look. But in their studies, while participants thought they'd feel better after exacting revenge, the researchers found the very opposite. Yeah. Because you just tend to focus on and ruminate about the transgressor and the transgression more. Yeah. And the cathartic effect of revenge is largely a fiction. So that's true if you think about it. Like in the movies, when we see people get revenge, it's like the movie will end and it's a happy ending. But that's what we're used to seeing. Like that's what makes so much sense. Okay, look, let's talk about MRIs. Measured activity in participants' brains with MRI as they watched the cheating players and the fair players receive an electric shock. Men and women reacted to the punishment of the fair player in the same way, with the parts of the brain associated with empathy being activated. But, and it's a big but, when the bad guy was shocked, even though the woman disliked and disapproved him, nonetheless, the empathy centers in the brain lit up. Not so for the dudes, in whom the reward centers of the brain were activated big time. This doesn't mean that there are no vengeful women, of course, and the studies were conducted in a lab setting. So empathy, no matter what. Okay. Insecurity as well might be involved in. That's a big one too. I wonder if vengefulness comes from a place of insecurity. I think it does. I think it really does, because if you're just so sure of yourself, and that's what I said, chin up, chest out, I didn't react because it's like I'm secure in myself and I'm not gonna give you a reaction. If you're trying to get a reaction out of me, it's gonna be entertaining for me to see, and see you trying to get a reaction out of me. So okay, guys, there you have it. Let's talk about. Don't cut that transmission off. You're live, huh? I think I disconnected Bluetooth already. But so we're gonna think about that. The keynotes physiological effect. Yes, serotonin and dopamine. Think about it like a fake reward system, because it is a reward system in your brain. But as you can see here, that the studies that were done, that it's just but you feel like you feel better in the moment, but after a while you're just like you just kept thinking about it and thinking about it instead of stopping it right then and there. Okay, thanks guys for watching. Hope this helped a little bit. If you're thinking about sending that mean old text message or posting that person, just don't do it. Don't do it. Bye. No, I was just kind of talking about the physiological elements behind vengefulness. I'll probably make like a more in-depth video soon, but just wanted to hop on. Thank you for watching. Bye.